Let's take Tucker Carlson at his word that he's not attacking Dr. Fauci, just questioning him, as he did, we noted last night on the air. What does this split with Donald Trump, predictable as it may be, do to Dr. Fauci? And does it further distance Fauci from his customers, the American people who are eager to hear information about this virus?
The president has been for weeks concerned about Dr. Fauci's high profile. That is based on my conversations with White House officials and associates of the president. He wants to be driving the conversation about the nation's reopening. And he's unhappy with not only the whistleblower, Dr. Bright, testifying before the House, but Dr. Fauci going before the Senate, though it is controlled by Republicans, to not be in tune. Dr. Fauci, unlike so many people around President Trump, is a nonpartisan official, not an appointee of President Trump. And at 79 years old, and at this point in his career, with all of his accomplishments, he's not worried about being on message with what President Trump is saying day to day. And that is frustrating the president. And the Post has reported extensively about how these frustrations have grown and grown.
Probably not helped by the difference in polling numbers, Robert, between Fauci's approval, when you ask the American people how he has handled the virus, if they trust his information, and one Donald Trump.
And there's also a growing gap between the president and Dr. Fauci and some of the nation's leading health officials about how to proceed both on medicine. And you see this with Dr. Bright. He is saying in his document that he's going to testify about tomorrow that this administration was pushing, in his view, hydroxychloroquine as a so-called miracle cure to deal with this pandemic. And you also see Dr. Fauci and others saying that the nation's governors are moving far too quick in many instances, not meeting the metrics that the federal government has set. And so as the president urges governors to reopen and has an encouraging message for them, there's a message of caution from Dr. Fauci, and that has gone well noticed by the president.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.